Hey, you just Rack City. I'm Jake.
I'm Rose.
And Nikki.
And this is Oshi episode 7?
8.
8. Yes, 8. I saw the 8 and I forgot.
Yeah.
So, Paco may or may not be falling in love with a fictional character.
I don't know, man. I'm wondering if he's gonna like, because remember she was like, oh, maybe this will make him happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if it just makes him the opposite of happy?
Like he goes a completely different route and he's mad that someone's like taking her image.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider that. That'd be interesting.
Yes.
What else are you expecting for this episode?
We also have the girls are still trying to get their career started.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if they got any progress last episode, right? Last episode was all about
Aqua.
Akane and Aqua.
And more Ruby learning how the internet works and stuff like that, and don't tweet things.
Yes, from Kana.
We got a pretty cool comment. I'm going to condense this down quite a bit. So when this episode aired, it was very polarizing for the community because a lot of people felt sympathetic to Akane, but some people were also really harsh on the other girl. And apparently this was supposed to be inspired by the real life events of wrestler Kimura Hana from the show Terrace House. Something I vaguely know about. She was a wrestler on a kind of like a Big Brother type show, and she was really bullied online, and she ended up committing suicide. And then Akane's English voice actor got a lot of criticism on Twitter because of the way she portrayed Akane in English. So it's almost like no one learned anything.
Oh,
Which,
no.
I mean,
Wow.
it's a lesson that'll unfortunately keep repeating itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the next episode a whole week ahead with the Patreon down below, or the uncut version of this, or anything else that we do. Thank you very much. See you in discussion.
なんか元気そうでよかったけど、もう大丈夫なのか？
何が？
No,
She's on just all the time apparently.
結構盛大に燃えちゃったからね。やっちゃったなぁとは思うけど、あれくらいよくある話で
She
しょ。
sounds just like I.
Yeah.
聞いたよ。あの動画。何日も徹夜してアクアが作ってくれたって。嬉しかったな。ありがとう、アクア。
Sure.
金はなんか変なのはもう分かったけど、アクタンもなんか変じゃない？確かめてみよう。ねえアクタン、そこのポーチ取って。
今考え事してる。
Do it yourself.
それくらいいいじゃん。取ってあげないの。
It's like he's just doing whatever.
Wow. Do it.
マジでアクタン。
It says that in front of everybody. Oh, it's sweating. Surrender, Aqua.
Whoa. Oh no, it's so embarrassing.
Embrace the cringe.
No.
Do it.
Oh, she's back. Reverted.
いつもの。
She's back. Yeah.
Commit to the bit.
お金的にガチできたらガチで返すの？マジで付き合うルートある？ありかなしかで言ったらある。
But it's not the real you.
だからもう裏でもあの感じで掴めるしかないでしょ。
Oh, that's
マジ？
girls.
Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh.
面白くない。
She hates it.
もうなんかあったわ。見るのやだ。ああやだやだ。もう見ない。アクアの顔も見たくない。バイバイ。
Bye bye. Well,
Does she
she
see
sees
it?
it. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
俺にとって愛って何なんだ？
Mm.
母親。それとも。
Are we gonna figure it out, Aqua?
前のシリーズ最後キスあったし。やば。
Oh, poor Kana.
有馬。
Whoa.
Oh.
Hey.
有馬かな。なあ。今から学校サボりをするいかね。
What's this?
ありえない。マジ最悪。マジ最悪。
そんなに言うならやめとく。
そうは言ってない。なんだかあんたが思い詰めた顔してるから、ちゃんと見ててあげなきゃっていう先輩心。
Where are we going? Baseball.
She's like, what? What?
私みたいなヘタっぴじゃなくて、もっと上手な人誘えばよかったんじゃない？ルビーとか。
妹に学校サボらせる有馬。
Dead serious.
今がちの人とか。
嘘ついたり打算で動くことばっかで、何の打算もなく無駄な会話できる人間って俺の周りにはあまりいない。
Uh-oh. Okay, good.
So he can be honest with her.
Yeah.
でもタイプとかはあるでしょ。年下が好きとか年上が好きとか。
難しいことを聞く。
No, keep doing it.
つくづく思う。人間の思考は体の発達に大きく影響を受ける。成長していくにつれて精神の方が環境に適応していく。
Okay.
どんどんと僕と星の悪の境目が
Oh, he's becoming aqua.
前から思ってたけど怖くて聞け
He's like, you're really weird, aren't you?
Could it be that he?
Oh, Chonibyo, great 8th grade syndrome.
I heard her actually say that
Yeah.
word.
要は俺も高校生って話した。まあある程度上の方がいいのは間違いないけどな。
年上好きってこと？へえ。
早く投げろ。
Okay, she's also older.
なんでもない。
やっぱり黒川茜に対する感情、
Whoa.
そういうじゃ
Wait, was he checking with her to see how he feels against
I think
each other?
so.
自分の
See, it worked. It
like,
started
I
out
sorted it out.
smooth.
あれってどうやってるんだ。
あいやそんなタイプは
She just did a comprehensive analysis of her entire person.
読んだりはしてるんだけどね。いっぱい調べて自分なりに解釈してるだけ。いろいろ勝手な設定とか足しちゃってるし。
勝手な設定。
Oh boy.
例えば愛には実は隠し子がだとしたらいろんな感情のラインに整合性が取れるし不可解だった数々の行動の理由がわかる。何
Dude.
Wow.
才能が集まる。
Is he gonna use her?
俺にはあの自由奔放で才能
Oh, it was
が
them.
星の愛が何を感じて何をしたかった
Oh,
のか
rejected.
これっぽっちもわからない。
Oh,
Wow.
oh, heartbreak.
Oh.
黒川
Your turn.
才能は
Oh, is it her?
何年も一緒にいた俺よりずっと
She's like, this is
行
awkward.
動を完璧にトレースしている。
That's what I would do. I'd just run away.
番組が終わったら関わることはなくなるだろう。
Please no.
No, do it. Do it. He's using her, so it's kind of messed up.
金は使える。
Oh my god, dude.
ここで手放すわけにはいかない。
Oh, that's terrible.
That's
Oh, he's
messed up.
totally using her. Oh, he's so messed up right now.
No, Aqua-kun.
Oh, that's really weird for like everybody to like be giving you applause while
Yeah.
you're kissing. It's weird.
And she's in normal mode
Yeah.
at the end there.
Yeah, she thinks it's real.
マジ最悪。
Oh, she's crying.
死んじゃえばか。
Dude, poor girl.
最後のキス本当に付き合うの？どうなるの？わかんない。
こっからは番組側は関与しない。付き合おうが別れようが当人同士の自由。そのまま付き合って結婚まで。
Oh, nice.
Wow.
私の才能を利用するだけ利用して捨てる悪いよ。
Like you did.
Nearly did.
けど雰囲気に流されやすい子が行き着く先は決まってならんだから。
Oh. Ouch.
悪い大人からのアドバイス。
Okay.
そういえば悪い子供はどこ行った？
The bad kid.
The bad kid.
Yeah.
その後のカバーは君の手話って聞いたよ。だけど例の映像、上の方で少し問題になったんだよ。
And
いきの通り賠償請求を出す。
they can't.
でもそうはならなかった
Too much criticism.
でしょ。出演者は番組公式 SNS にならオフショットをアップしていいと
Oh.
契約書にある。
Well, you knew what he was doing.
抜け目ないね。
どうも。
Thanks.
君は僕との契約も守り、いい仕事
So?
をしてくれた。報酬はきちんと支払わないとね。
Hmm?
来週あたり、寿
Dude.
司を食いに行かないか。愛についてとっておきの話をしてあげよう。
開けておきます。
What?
私たちの交際って仕事それとも本気のやつ
いや別に仕事とかじゃ
変な気は使わないでいいよ
やうってのも仕事の延長線上に捉えてる
Oh,
ただ俺は茜に女優として強い興味を持つ
that is true.
これは嘘じゃない
Yeah, that's true.
まあいいか本当の彼氏彼女はユキたちがいれば十分だし気づいてない
So they are.
ユキとの
Huh.
あ
付き合い始めたんだよ
Oh. Oh, because she wanted to give her the.
ユキマジで人生初これみたいだよ
わかんねえもんだな
Huh. Okay.
Maybe she wanted to give Akane the.
the limelight.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess.
お疲れ
Or she just didn't want her relationship in the.
Yeah, that too.
ここだけの話だよ私もともとアイドル
Oh.
Oh.
今は元気に YouTuber やってますけど
He's just like in the shadow.
うち来たぞ
Oh.
新生ビーコ町は
Third?
現在メンバー募集中
No.
ビーコ町に私がそんな冗談
Does this man look like he's joking? Does this man ever joke?
Yeah.
Stars in her eyes. Oh, we got number 3.
Discussion.
Discussion.
All right.
All right.
It went
Oh,
with all the things.
It was so much. It was so much.
It was good and it was
easily
cringy and it was
palatable.
everything.
It was embarrassing.
I loved it.
Got over it. It was
all of the things.
wonderful.
I love watching cringe.
Oh, weird.
No. Ah.
Anime cringe.
Anime.
But in the beginning, he thought he was infatuated in a moment.
Yeah.
But really, it was just he's seeing the person that he cared most about.
He
Yeah.
was starstruck for
Yeah.
Yes, and he was like fully like, yes, anything you want, I will do it. Like nobody else, I don't care.
He's like, can you bring me my purse? Do it yourself.
Busy thinking about something.
Yeah.
Like what?
She's like, come on. He's like, okay.
That was adorable.
It's like, ma.
Yeah, and then when the girls were like, "Hey, do you like her now? Do you like her now?" and he's like actually getting embarrassed and
Yeah.
blushing.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
Never beating the allegations. But I mean, so he goes to Arima to clear his head.
Yes.
Which is interesting. I was waiting the entire time to get like an insight into his mind of
Yeah.
being like, no, this is actually some like 4D chess move. But he genuinely, she's the only person he knows who he doesn't really have connection with the other stuff and he can trust to bounce off of.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
which-
and like he said, all that stuff about like the line between him, me, and Aqua, or just disappear. He said that out loud
Yeah, he
to
did.
her. So he's just like,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
venting.
yeah.
Yeah. Which is further solidifying that she is the OTP.
Yes, yes.
She's gonna be the final.
Yeah, when she was walking through the crowd and it's just like a stoplight or whatever, I was thinking, you are not the OTP. That's actually what I thought because they're like, he hasn't shown any interest in you at all. Then the man just magically appeared.
Yeah.
Well, prayer's been answered.
Yeah. She's like, want to skip school today? Yeah, that was awesome. And then he's like, and she's like, why didn't you ask Ruby? He's like, I can't. A good big brother wouldn't do that to his little sister. Wouldn't have
Take
her
her out of
skip
school.
school.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's funny that he brought up the whole I'm becoming Aqua thing because last episode, or 2 episodes rather, when I brought up the whole he's actually a 45-year-old man thing,
Yeah.
we got a comment where someone was saying, he's actually, because he's been reborn into your body, it would affect you.
And then he's like, he's became more aware of people around him as he
got older.
grew up. Like he was like actually like just living normal life. He didn't like get all of his stats
Yes.
moved into this new body.
Yeah, he kept who he was so he could know, this is not where I was before. But he was literally a new person.
Yeah, it makes me feel bad for him because we saw again. We don't exactly know how he truly was in his previous life, but we know he was really sullen or his personality was down
somber
for a long time, and then he dies and becomes a really depressed kid. He actually is a depressed kid now, just like he lost 2 childhoods.
Yeah. Oh.
Poor guy.
But
Yeah. Maybe that's why he's so protective of Ruby. Maybe he's like he feels the need to make sure that at least she gets the
A
good
proper childhood, yeah.
I can see that.
Which she seems to have gotten, even though she lost her mom. She seemed to have like
Been able to bounce back.
Yeah.
Which he saw coming. Is like her personality is naturally bubbly. She'll bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And afterwards he's like, I can be honest with Kana and all that, and I'm just like, oh, it's happening. It's like it's definitely happening. And I said this in the show. Do you think he like went to Kana to see his feelings with Kana to make sure that that's not his feelings for Akane?
Oh, I don't know. At first, when you said that, I was like, oh, maybe that's what was happening. But then what you said seemed more likely, that he was just bouncing off her.
Like that's the beginning and end of it.
Yeah, I didn't really. It could be that he was like, okay, my feelings, I don't have I don't really see the connection as easily, is what I'm trying to say. Like of him seeing his feelings for Kana to figure out his feelings for Akane.
Yeah, I want to believe that is what you're saying, but I need to see a bit more. I think what it could be is he used her there. And her usefulness is what he noticed about that relationship. And then afterwards, he means, like, I can use Akane. So maybe he was realizing that maybe this attachment I feel is just something that's workable. And that's all it is, or something like that. I maybe not, I don't know. But, yeah, I could see it being, though, that he has some secret feelings for Akane.
Yeah, and he just shows none of it on his face at all. He refuses to think about it.
I wrote down Aqua sociopath.
Yes.
That line of thinking when he goes up and kisses Akane.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, it's a working relationship. Maybe you shouldn't be expecting anything when you're acting out these scenes. But just the thought process is a bit disturbing, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
A little bit more than a bit disturbing.
I give it a bit just because they are acting.
Yeah.
And on set, you shouldn't be fully investing your personality into it,
Right.
which is what I kind of was doing before. But given the conversations that they were having of the other girls being like, "Oh, do you really like her?" when no cameras were rolling, it's like you have to believe that she would be a little bit hurt if she heard those thoughts or something like that, you know. But
But it could also be him, like, talking to himself, like, listen, this isn't real, okay? Aqua. Earth to Aqua. Just kiss.
he has done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, in the middle of that, at some point, when he was talking to her, he finds out how well she does her research.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And he's
And
like,
she's-
oh, my goodness.
She figured out that she had a child.
In secret. Yeah. Yeah. So it shows, like, her skill is, like, top notch. So it's like, okay, holding on to this one.
Yes.
He is patient because I'm surprised he just doesn't follow up immediately, start asking questions right then and
Yeah.
there. But with that, and then also the guy who's like, well, let's
Yes,
have
like,
sushi next week.
Next week,
He's
yeah.
just very, okay, it's happening at some point.
Yeah.
I
Very
mean,
patient.
We kind of got a glimpse of that when he tried like 4,500 and something.
Oh, my gosh.
different
To get into his mother's phone.
passwords.
That is true. It's just, I feel like actively doing something versus waiting
Yeah.
to eventually get the secrets that you've been working towards. I wouldn't have
harder.
expected that level of... I guess I should expect that, but... Dude, why is that guy so tight-lipped about Aqua's secrets? Because I feel like...
Or eye secrets, yeah.
Eye secrets, sorry.
I think it's because of who's involved. So he's like, he needs to get something out of the deal.
I get the getting something out of the deal. It's just he's treating this like it's a... Well, it is a business transaction, but he's treating it like it's a mafia under the table. I'll give you the drugs at 3 o'clock in the p.m. It's like,
Yeah.
you're having a whole meeting about... You're already in the back alley. No one's here.
Yeah.
He just wants rumors about Aqua.
Yeah.
About
Aye.
Aqua.
Aye.
So it's just like, why?
Perhaps he has further plans. Like, to give him just enough and be like, you want more, you gotta do this thing.
I can see that.
I definitely think that's the direction it's going because he seems like the kind of person to do that.
And also...
Kind of sleazy.
And also, Aqua he's still not in the mindset of, oh yes, I've got a taste for acting, I want to get into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He's done. He's like, I did my job. You know, I'm going to keep this Akane girl around to get information out of her. But he's not exactly trying to be an actor still. So he still needs somebody else to, like, throw him in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just being like, I'm going to miss you guys. Like, that right? Just walking away. It's like, jeez.
Nothing.
This man.
Oh,
Goodness.
Hey, right after that, we got a little slice of Nobu and Yuki are together.
Yeah. So I think what you said at the end there, she didn't want her relationship to be live.
Yeah.
So she seems to be more as an actress, she kind of is still guarded because she's talking about how she's never had a real boyfriend, even though she's, you know, so bubbly and all this personality. So she has her, I guess, standards in life.
Yeah. Oh, what's her name? Akane called her a tactician. She's like, oh, she really is the tactician. Yeah.
I read technician. And
Yeah, I read technician.
You read technician too.
Technician, yeah.
I think it was technician.
I thought it was technician. No. I read technician.
I honestly,
I think
it might have been technician.
Might have been technician.
but
Which I was very confused. Tactical means way more sense.
Yeah, I didn't understand technician, but if it's tactician,
I was just moving past that.
Okay.
What on earth?
I don't know.
But I mean, yeah, it makes sense if you look back on the previous episodes with her character. When she's in front of the camera, she is extremely shrewd. She's extremely clever with everything that she
her
does.
angles, everything.
But off camera, she's actually a sweetheart, it seems like. So if she really wants a relationship, she would want to keep it off camera where she can be the real her and not just be working this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And Nobu, we know, is always like this. So he was never fake.
Yes, that's true. He's not two-faced.
As we found out, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also Aqua and Akane's conversation of being like, yeah, I see you don't see me like that.
Yes.
Which Aqua was surprised that she figured it out. So maybe he was like legit just gonna straight up use her as much as possible.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad that it's not fully out in the open, but it's enough that Akane, if she, if Aqua's like, okay, I'm done with her, and he kind of like lets her go, I don't think he'll be mean about it, but Akane won't be as heartbroken.
Yeah.
I think as heartbroken. She'll be heartbroken.
Yeah. But she would have seen it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not totally heartless.
No.
Because we've seen, like, he genuinely cared about, it was Akane when he saved her for the bridge.
Right. So even if he's, you know, so narrow-mindedly focused on this goal, I don't think he would hurt her on purpose.
No.
No.
And then also we cut to poor Kana crying in her room.
Yeah, she's like, jerk. Aww.
I mean, from her perspective, it's pretty messed up. He takes her out of the school. He's hanging out with her on one-on-one. I mean, she likes him, so she might be reading into this. And then he kisses someone on national TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like half and half because you can see how he would be like, but I'm working.
Yeah.
But you can also see how she would be like, you jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And also, they're not dating.
No.
But they're like, they're like a pair.
Yeah.
But they're not dating.
Yeah.
You know what it's like a Kana, she wants there to be more and she keeps like trying to find it in their conversations. Like he mentions that, you know, obviously after going through his thought process, like, you know, obviously I like older girls, and she's like me. You know? And then she realized, wait a minute, Akane is also older. So she, in her head, she's like, you know, something could be happening here. But then he does something like anything that's, you know, gonna be with some other girl's gonna hurt her heart, but she it's like she can't see that he's not where she is in the relationship, you know?
What
Yeah,
relationship?
she's got a crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
And then we have number 3
Yes.
3
for our idol group.
Out of nowhere from the top rope.
Joins, yes.
Did not see that coming.
No,
Not at all.
like she's just randomly. I used to want to be an idol.
You're in, kid.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so our group is growing. How many do you think we're gonna go to? Like 5 or
Well,
6?
the original had 3. The original Bikomachi had 3 or 4.
I thought it was 5.
I think it was 4 or 5.
It was 4 or 5? Oh, okay.
I think there were 2 that they kept pushing to the front, but on stage there
it was
were
like a
others.
bunch of them. But I mean, 3 would be enough to like get moving, though, right?
Yeah. You could start with 3.
Definitely, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen 1,000. But yeah, I think that's it though.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you guys very much for being here for this week's episode. Guys, if you liked the time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the next episode a whole week early with a Patreon down below or the uncut version of this or anything else that we do. Thank you very much. See you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Stevie Wonders, Yankoi Zaza, Jeremy Wojnarek, Kao Don, Olians, Jamal Wilson, Matthew Leitzel, Eric Wang, Lizer, Haruto Yuzuki, NC Hawks fan, Edwin, Tyrone, Deli, Amir Ship, Fabian, Psycho 6, Andres Medina, Robert Maloney, Dr. 58, Gary Platt, Richard Rear, Mao, Patrol Fan, Michael Wolf, Saturn Sins, KZA and a half.